This Somali man is running for councillor at Ezibeleni in Eastern Cape, and people are not happy.
To part 2. When you tell these people you're nothing but hound dogs from hell.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, do you know that Somalians are becoming bolder by the day? Guys, Somalians are running for councillor in Eastern Cape and no one is talking about it. Why am I not hearing things about this? Guys, why is the internet not boasting with this information? Like, what is happening? What is happening? Does these people think that's their country? Or do they think that is Kenya? Where they will go to Kenya and said, oh, don't want Kenyans in this certain part of the country in Kenya. Hey, God. Oh. Anyways, guys, if you're new on this channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe while you listen to what South Africans have to say about this. South Africans are not taking this thing lightly. Yo. South Africans are not taking this thing lightly. They're gonna do when they say they will come for you, it means they will come for you and come for your bones. Anyways, guys, listen to what they have to say about it.
His name is I Am Gwidi. So yeah, people are not happy because he's Somali, right? So if we have Somalians in government, what does that mean? South Africa becomes Somalia. Immigration is complicated. Immigration is so complicated. Because, yeah, this man is legal. He's not an illegal. Okay, maybe because many people think that immigrants, when they come to South Africa, most of their paperwork is dodgy and they might have, bought their IDs and all of that. So it's in the air if he's legal or he got his papers legally, right? But yeah, at the end of the day, he's legal. He did everything by the book. He wants to be voted for. But yeah, people are not happy, which is quite understandable. If, let's take for an example, he's Somali and he becomes councillor, and then you have a Somalian mayor, and then you have a premier of Eastern Cape, now he's Somali. What happens to the rest of the country? It becomes a Somalian country, right? Because the next thing you might find that there will be a president from Somalia. Is it still South Africa at that point? Especially individuals who their ethnicity is both their race and also their country, right? So he's Somali in skin color, is not really black, right? Is he Muslim, Arab? Like, you get what I mean? So yeah, man, this becomes very complicated. So it's the whole thing I was talking about yesterday, because many university faculties are overrun by foreigners, but these foreigners are legal. So now there's a blurry line between illegal immigrants and legal immigrants. The legal immigrants are making sure they take over South Africa. So should we allow that to happen? Yeah, like it's pretty crazy. That's why I'm saying immigration is very complicated. Even in the USA, right, there are candidates who are in government, Imen Omar or something like that. I think she's some kind of member of parliament or whatever, and she's also from Somalia. So in America, they kind of kept it. They make sure that it's just one person. It's like a facade in the USA. They just make sure that certain countries, they have representation so that America doesn't look like, they don't like other nations. They fatela other nations and all of that. But in South Africa, it seems like it's free for all. Like they're just coming in and doing whatever they want. So there needs to be regulation onto this, just like in the USA. If there's a Somali councillor, it just needs to be one, the whole country. You get what I mean? If in a university there are foreigners, maybe in a faculty there are just 2 of them or 1. You get what I mean? It mustn't be like 100%. But obviously right now, there's no way that the government is really regulating foreigners or anything like that. It's the people who are regulating foreigners. So man, even this guy should be regulated. If he's the only Somali, he should be the only Somali councillor throughout the whole country. There mustn't be 2, 3. This thing needs to be regulated.
You hyenas. And then they go screaming and carrying on and calling racial slurs and white women and black women, and they go on, and all they actually can talk about is white and black, and they're not getting the message that South Africa is not moving forward with white and black. We are moving forward as a nation and as a family. And then when I tell them, listen, you feral children, hounding dogs from hell, I'm a hyena, I'm a feral child too. I'm a hyena because I'm going to bark just as loud as you bark, and I'm going to bark back. And now you're crying and telling the entire world, the Americas, everywhere, that this supposedly white woman called us hyenas. I called myself Mgodoi. So can you just go and ask AI to just translate all those things? If you are going to howl on South African channels, bringing us down, I am going to call you a feral child and a hyena from hell because you're sounding like a hyena. Now I'm going to go to the final part of the show. Somalian women, you need to listen. This is for you, the next one.
Hi guys, I know you're gonna hate me, but well, it is what it is. So I think it was on Friday when I saw this, but I was busy man this weekend, but I kept it on my phone. So the police on Friday released like a mini statement on Twitter where there's a poster that has been going around saying that on the 30th of June, I think it says all illegal foreigners must leave by June 30th. Yeah. And of course, we've heard some people communicating that as well. So, but the police released this on, I think it was on Friday. Yeah. So they said that they over the poster, first of all, they stamped the fake. And then they wrote, they're saying that this notice is fake and forms part of disinformation aimed at misleading and causing unnecessary panic within the communities. Government has not issued any directive ordering all illegal foreigners to leave South Africa by the 30th of June, and the use of South African coat of arms on the poster is misleading and unauthorized. Members of the public are urged not to share unverified information and to rely only on official government communication platforms for accurate information. And then but the hashtag delete, don't share, hashtag responsible social media, rise up. Kuchoma police, akuchomna, yebo. And I know you guys mostly hate me because I dizana lenti thethiweyo, and guess I'm not even saying ithethwe ndim. Ndithi kuchoma police akuchomna. So yeah, so they're saying it's fake, and I think well, I don't know if maybe there was no communication between Amapolisa and maybe the groups that have organized that illegal foreigners should be gone by June 30th. Well, I assumed that maybe there would have been some kind of communication. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't hate the messenger. Yeah, I mean, I would have assumed that there was some kind of communication, because I think also it will be bad if on that 30th of June, the groups are saying Abaham and all that, and then the police start turning against our own and brutalizing or whatever. You know, sorry if I'm using a strong word. I've lost the correct term. I mean, it wouldn't be nice to watch. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would think that there were communications in place. So I just want to say, just be careful, guys, and maybe do proper arrangements, communicate, you know, with the proper channels before releasing posters to avoid into yabada you get abantu badutyulwayo, abantu mhlamba bonzakalayo, you know. So yeah, that's what the police wrote.